if you're still struggling to be a content creator in 2024, in this video I'll be sharing with you a couple of tips on how I grew some of my social medias, TikTok, from 0 to over 5k in just a very short period of time. So the things you need to get as a beginner, things you need to know, how to get started, Hi guys, welcome to my channel where we turn beginner content creator into pros, right? If you're still struggling to be a content creator in 2024, in this video I'll be sharing with you a couple of tips on how I grew some of my social medias, TikTok, from 0 to over 5k in just a very short period of time. So the things you need to get as a beginner, things you need to know, how to get started. Most people are still stuck in that beginner phase where they don't even know what to start with, how to start, all these things, all these questions. I'll be answering them in this video. So yeah, stay tuned and feel free to drop a comment. If you have any question for me, ask them around time. So yeah, let's get right to it. So as a beginner content creator, what are the things you need, like the barest minimum things you need to get started? Like, how do you even get into the game these days? These days, like 100,000, if not millions of people are trying to create content, and even if you are going to stand a chance, like the slightest chance to even play the game, but basically I can call it a game because now lots of people are playing it. So to even stand a chance to join the game, you need to know some things. And yeah, I won't call it a secret, but I'll be sharing some of these tips that can give you edge over the millions of people that are doing the same thing. Of course, let's start with the things you need. Like to even get started. Like, you want to be a content creator, if you don't have these things, it's gonna be a real struggle for you to even find. I'm not saying it's not possible, but to even find your space, like to even get on your feet, is going to be difficult. And of course, the first one is a tripod. Almost non-negotiable, except you are dark creative with your craft. And if you're a beginner, honestly, I don't think you will be able to do some things without having a tripod first, right? So try your best to get a tripod as a beginner. It helps you. With a tripod, you can do so many things, like using it as a mini gimbal, right? People do this day. I've seen the friend do it, right? You just fold it and then you can use it to shoot handheld shots, right? Lots of things, steady shots, right? It is better as a beginner to just go for steady shots, right? It's way easier for you. It naturally makes your video look professional, right? Right now, my camera right now, I wish I could show my setup, or coming up videos I'll be showing my setup, how I made my setup for beginners. You can do the same thing for yourself. This is basically my home space somewhere in my house. I just set up somewhere something small for my content, so you can do the same if you want, right? So a tripod is something you would require, right? These days, people are shooting with drones, people are shooting with cinema grade cameras, and if you're trying to even get in the game with your own mobile phone, because mostly going to be teaching about mobile phone, it's something everybody can do. I'm trying to make sure this video is something for everybody. Like, you want to shoot content with your mobile phone, just whoop your phone out anywhere you are and start shooting, right? Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. So yeah, a tripod is non-negotiable. Then moving on from tripod, what else do you think you would require, right? For me, depending on the kind of content, I would say light or a microphone, right? So if you're shooting outdoor content, you can rule out light for now, right? If you're shooting outdoor, then you get a mic first. But if most of your content is something like this, right, it's just basically you talking, or you're just reviewing something inside, without the light, your mic would almost be useless, because you could still make do with your phone microphone if you have one of the recent phones, or even a decent phone. A whole phone can still collect good quality sound, and then you can edit sound and still try your best to just enhance the sound. So yeah, for me, the light, yes, I have multiple lights. You can start with one, you can start with natural lights, fine. If you have a very low budget, yes, start with natural lights, but then you move on to getting an LED light, right? There are lots of lights. Light itself is a topic on its own that I'm still going to talk about, but right now I'm just trying to introduce our beginners to what they need to get started, how to get started, and sharing some tips that would really help you, right? Because honestly, the experience of growing a new social media page, right, I learned a couple of things, and I'll be sharing all of these things with you guys, I promise, over time. This is going to be a sequel, right? You can see this like a part one, right? So yeah, tripod, light, mic, right? You've gotten your tripod, depending on the kind of content you're shooting. You've gotten your light, and then you've gotten your mic. I mean, there are different kind of mic. Mics are so much that it's a topic on its own. There are different kinds of mic, and if you want me to talk about mic specifically, please drop a comment and I'll make a video about microphones. Right, this is a dynamic mic right here. There is a condenser mic. I mean, there are lots of wireless mic, different kind of mic that will serve you differently for the kind of content you make. Right, so yeah, this is just like an introduction video for content creator that's still trying to I just need to tell you that you can still get in the game in 2024 with your phone, your iPhone 6, your iPhone 7. It is just your skill that will determine how far you would go with your content creation, right? Just like I said, I've learned a lot creating content, right? And I'm willing to share everything with you guys, right? Everything as long as you're willing to actually put in the work and right, and then start creating content. And depending on where you are, what you have, it will determine the kind of content, determine the kind of content you can actually make, right? If you are mostly indoors, you could do a podcast, talk. But if you know you're an outdoor person, you're out on the road, I mean, you could do different kind of content. It doesn't have to be the same thing everybody is doing, right? That is the interesting thing about it. So yeah, so I hope you've learned something from this video, and this will be a sequel. Expect another video very soon, and feel free to request kind of video you want me to make about content creation. Check me out on Instagram and on TikTok, Dinsinola. I share things about content creation too. Feel free to check. And yeah, I'm going to catch you again, guys, next time. Peace.